Isn't that typical? I hope he lands. Two short-haired owls. I've got my second Hun set up right up, coming up ahead in this bush. And I don't want to let the falcon go because I don't want to catch an owl. They're just flying around like moths. Of course, it is owl o'clock. Yeah, covey Hun's right there in that bush. Well, I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to have to pass. There's another short-haired owl. They're everywhere. These Huns don't know how lucky they are. Huns are there, and the owl's there. Oh, he's just caught a vole. That's kind of cool. There he goes, he's flying with it. Well, I didn't fly those Huns because of the two short-haired owls that were there. I just got the feeling that they were going to be the target and not the Huns, and I couldn't risk killing one. They're lovely owls. I hate to sort of do that. Get him flying with the vole in his feet. Right next to houses, acreages, this is kind of where Huns are more likely to be hanging around, in these kind of bushes. Oh, there's a covey right there. I'm not going to disturb them. But not flyable, that's for sure. Should be. See, there's a covey. See him going? Always next to buildings and stuff, that's the problem. It's finding them out in the middle of nowhere that's the struggle. I'm seeing Huns this year. Their numbers seem to have recovered quite well. But of course, the farmers and the habitat in the fields is what I need for them to be drawn out into the open. Now there's a covey of Huns, two coveys actually. I can see another one beyond it. There's the one dig, and the other dig is just behind it, and there's at least one or two, three, four heads showing now. You can see that. But as good as it may look, I'm not going to fly it, and the reason is because this is where the Huns are going to head, and there's one and two fences in between them and the hedge, and it's just a recipe for disaster for your falcon. I just cannot risk flying it just for the sake of getting a flight. And the weather, the poor visibility, it's just a recipe for disaster, so I'm going to pass that one up. The covey just here, another bigger covey, but they don't want to go over no man's land, and they're going to head back to the acreage that's behind me. I think that's a bust. There's a covey of Huns up the road here. Just going back to reassess the situation. They're obviously going to head to those trees over there, and I think that he would be down quick enough to have a clear shot at them, as long as they don't turn back in towards this cover along the road, because directly above them is this power line, and there's three cables which are definitely a hazard. Yeah, those Huns are probably 300-400 yards away from this cover in the distance, but I don't feel good about it, to be honest. Got literally minutes left. I'm on my way home, and I'm on the last stretch of road, and I find a covey of Huns over there about probably 300 yards, 250 to 300 yards. They dig deep in this snow. You just barely can see ahead. I'm guessing they're going to head towards the bins. I'm going to drive down the road and try and push them that way. I'm driving and flying. Maybe a huge mistake. Starting to snow as well. He's really up and high late. I flew him late yesterday, but I'm relying on the fact it's his first day high. We'll see how it goes. Well, he's flying like a champ. Now the Huns are right in front of me, about 30 yards or so. I'm going to try and get through this ditch. should really come to the left of them because they're going to head to these bushes. They're sitting tight because they know the falcon's high above. He's flying very well. There they go. Beautiful. Just watch the stoop. I have no idea where the falcon is. Well, he hit it down. Pitch up. He's coming back at the Hun, coming back at me. Look at that. Whoa, shit. The Hun used my truck as safety. Look at this gong show.